Hi, I'm Trooper Liz, and I'm here with Sergeant Reiser and Trooper Stadler, and we're going to show you how to change a tire today. They're going to demonstrate the proper way to do it, what materials and items you need, and they're going to tell you about some things you need to check on your car periodically just to make sure that you have everything you need in the event you have a flat tire. So we're going to turn it over to them.
How you doing? I'm Trooper Stadler with the State Police District 2, Commercial Motor Vehicle Section.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Reiser with the State Police, Elgin District 2. Today we're going to show you how to change a tire. So first, when you open the trunk and you're looking for your spare tire, you might want to lift up everything. It's going to be under a little mat or a cardboard, piece of cardboard that's pretty thick. You lift it up, and under there should be a tire like this. It's either going to be a smaller one like this, or it's going to be a full-size tire. Either way, make sure you check it first. There's a little air in it. It's not real flat, so you can use it and put it on the car when you take the flat tire off. Also, you're going to find a jack like this and a bar like this. This is you can use to take the lug nuts off as well as jack the jack up. So before we get into changing a tire, I just want to remind you that if you do get a flat tire on the roadway, please do not stop in the roadway. Try to get off to the right shoulder. If there's a left shoulder that's big enough, get off on the left shoulder. If there's an exit ramp right up ahead, you can take the car very slowly on the flat tire on the shoulder to the ramp to get off for a safer place to change a tire. Okay, so let's say you got the flat tire and you're on the shoulder. Make sure your car is far enough off if it's on the driver's side where traffic is, so you can change a tire as safe as you can. If you have a mat or a towel or an old jacket you need to use to save yourself from rocks, ice, dirt, mud, whatever, just throw it down here. And the general spot you're going to throw the jack or use the jack is going to be in this area. Some cars have a little arrow and a spot and a hole that you can place the jack. This specific part goes up in here, and we'll later on show you a picture of what one looks like on the car. Okay, now that we are down here, some cars have a hubcap with some lugs on it, some plastic lugs that you need to take off, and the tool that came with the car will also get that off. So what you want to do, which I already did it for you, I just wanted to show you, you put it in, you turn it until all of them come loose, and it should pop right off. Alright, so when you start doing this, you got all the lug nuts here. What you want to do is take the tool that came with the car, and you want to put it on without stripping the bolts, and you want to have this at like a 90-degree angle, and you might want to get off your knee a little bit and put some force, a little effort into it a little bit at a time until it starts coming loose. And you don't want to take it off all the way, and then work on the next one. Okay, now that we got the lug nuts loose on the tire, you want to start working on the jack. You're going to stick it in, and you're going to slowly, with this particular jack, just turn it and keep doing this until the tire raises about ½ an inch to an inch off the ground. Okay, now that we got our lug nuts off, or untightened, and I got one left, I'm going to show you the tire's just a little bit off the ground. You're going to take the last lug nut off, and you can use this tray, keep all the nuts in one spot so you don't lose them. Put the jack down, and you're going to want to slowly take the tire off.
Alright, now that we have the tire off, we got to put on our spare. You're going to kneel down, try to line up the holes. Then you're going to have to hold it on there so it doesn't fall back off. You go back to your bolts. Just get one going with your fingers, just to get it started so it stays on. Pick two sides. Once you get them started, you're okay to take your hand off the spare tire. Alright, once we have all our bolts tightened, the last thing to do is to lower the vehicle. Alright, and the last step after you lower the vehicle is just to make sure all these bolts are good and tight.
Alright, so a few things to remember. Always keep the proper equipment in the back of the car so when you encounter a flat tire, and if you do encounter a flat tire while driving down the highway, turn your hazards on, pull over to a safe spot on the shoulder. And when in doubt, we're always here to assist.
Don't be afraid to call for help. You can make your own arrangements or call us to assist. Although we hope you never have to change a tire on the side of the road, it may happen, and we want you to be prepared. We hope you found this video helpful. Stay safe.